Hey guys, what's going on? Sadiq. Welcome to Experiences with Sadiq. So today is a really great day. I actually decided to invite a good friend of mine that I've actually known for quite some time. His name's Manny. Manny and I, we started in the car business, straight hustlers. He went into the real estate industry before I did, and I came into the real estate industry afterwards. He's been in the game for about 4 years or 5 years. If you guys don't know Manny, Manny's with White Lions Group. They're a real estate company out here in Rhode Island, and the purpose or the reason why I invited Manny out is because I want Manny to be able to share his point of view in regards to the real estate journey itself, right? What's been going on, how he operates, and what he thinks about the industry itself. Because if you really think about Manny, a lot of people don't trust salespeople. Now, I don't want to say real estate agents because at the end of the day, we are salespeople, right? First of all, Manny, introduce yourself. Let the people know who you do. What you do. Then we can continue.
Okay. Well, like Sadiq said, my name is Manny Camelo. I'm with Home Smart Professionals in the White Lion Group. I'm a real estate agent, as everybody already knows. But basically what I do is I help sellers and I help buyers. I work with both parties. I work with investors, and I give them guidance. From the beginning, a lot of people, they don't know how the process works. Yeah. So it's our job, as a realtor professional to educate our clients. Yeah. So I explain to them right from the beginning, this is what we do from the, getting pre-approved all the way to, finding a house, negotiating, walking them through the home inspections, all the way to the very end. So that's what I do. I love what I do. I love helping people, and there's nothing better than, giving somebody giving them the keys to say, hey.
I know that feeling. I definitely know that feeling. So as an agent who's been in the business for quite some time, what do you think are the most frustrating things about our business that actually bothers you, or maybe that you see that other agents do that you just don't like and that people should actually watch out for?
You know what, Sadiq, that is a very good question. I think just for personal experiences, I said, the thing that I find most difficult is, an agent will have a house listed. You're calling that agent, you're emailing that agent, you're texting that agent, you're trying to get a showing to go show your client this house that's on the market, but they don't pick up their phone. They don't want to respond to emails.
I've been through that. I know exactly what you're saying, man, because I actually been through that, and it's painstaking.
It is, because does the seller know that you're operating that way? I had a conversation with a colleague the other day where she called a gentleman who was part-time, and she wanted to go look at a house that he's listed at a certain time in the evening, and he says, no, I'm too tired. I've been working all day. That's not how you operate as an agent. Exactly. Those are the type of agents, and I'm not embarrassed or shy to say that give everybody else a bad name. Yeah. I know how I operate. I know I explain everything very, thoroughly to my clients. And sometimes I feel like, am I the only one out here working as hard as this? But I got kids to support. I got bills to pay as well. If I don't do my job the right way, that, I don't know. I was always raised to do the job the right way. If you're not going to do it, then don't even bother attempting it. You know what I mean? So when I work with my client, I set the expectation right from the beginning. I explained to them, appraisal process. I explained to them how the inspections work, how we can go about asking for repairs, how, I explained all that from beginning to end. And just like you said, there is a lot of work that goes into this. We're dealing with lawyers constantly. We're dealing with loan officers. Things that, essence of the, of the time, times of the essence. You have to grab those documents. You got to get them into the attorney in time. Yeah. You know what I mean? People's credit. If that goes over, and all of a sudden we have to rerun credit, that can affect their rate.
Nah, you're definitely right. There's a lot of things in between that people don't realize that actually it's a process, and people don't understand that this process to get you from point A to point Z, all that middle B, C, D, E,
F.
There's
so much that goes on that they don't even realize.
See. Exactly. And they thinking like, he's just writing documents, or he's just writing the contracts out, or he's just showing us the property, or he's just selling us. Like, no, people. There's a lot We have to communicate with lawyers.
Absolutely. Communication's key.
Communication is key. We have to, if we're working with an office or a brokerage firm, we have to communicate with them because they need to understand what's going on with that, with the deals and how we taking care of their clients. We have attorneys, that we have to deal with. We have the agents on, whether it's on the seller side or agents on the buyer side that we have to communicate. There is so much. The appraisers, the inspection. There's so much.
And that's why you hire an agent who's full time that can devote themselves 100% of their time to accommodating you and explaining to you. Like my clients, they can't always make an inspection.
Exactly.
But that's what I'm there for.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I'm there to grab that inspection report, go through with them. You know what I mean? And and that's the other thing that it's a seller's market. We know this. Okay. A lot of people are coming in. They're trying to lowball people. That's just not going to work. Not right now. Yeah. And then the other thing is, they do a home inspection. They want to do, they want to ask for everything under the sun. You know what I mean? That's not what that's for. That's to point out the major flaws in that house that you should ask to get repaired: electrical, plumbing, roof, and cracked windows. You know what I mean? Stuff like that, missing rails. Those are the items that you should be focused on, not a broken doorknob. You know what I mean? Or
simple stuff.
Simple stuff.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You try to find that happy medium for everybody to make them happy and make the deal continue to go forward. There's not a whole lot of inventory out there right now. You know what I mean? So the ones that are there and you like it, jump on it and work work it. Do your job as a real estate agent.
Yes. But in order to rid that stigma, how do you feel a real estate agent should conduct themselves to their clients so we won't be able to be thought of in that negative space?
It's all going to come down to customer service. We've been in customer service. I know you and I at least 15 years.
Yeah, for a while, long time, yeah.
And even with when I was in the car business, I used to make that adventure fun. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because people come in, again, a car salesman has a bad stigma. They just want to hustle you and get you your take your money and
just go.
And just go. Yeah. I was never that person. You know what I mean? I used to explain the features of a new as opposed to a pre-owned vehicle, and then I would let them make the decision. And the same rule applies to real estate. You're honest. You tell them what you're going to do. I mean, we sign, contracts to represent these clients, to the best of our ability. You know what I mean? We have a code of ethics that you have to abide by. You know what I mean? So that's all stuff that, we swore an oath to that we need to, as agents, continue to do it. If we all do our job the way we're supposed to do and communicate the way we're supposed to communicate and pick up your phones when you're supposed to, like text messages, it's fine and all, you know what I mean? But sometimes things can get misinterpreted.
Exactly.
Pick up the phone. Exactly. Don't be that agent that's scared to make a phone call. Yeah. You know what I mean? Talk to these people. Let's resolve the issue. Don't put it on the back burner. Just continue moving forward. Yeah. You know what I mean? Don't lie to your customers. If you don't know something, I don't know everything. And I tell my clients, listen, I don't know. I will find out the answer for you.
And you're 100% right. Even when I was in the car business, right, and when I used to sell a lot of cars. For those who don't know me, that's why I started my whole career as a salesperson. I used to sell a lot of cars. And one thing I always stress to a lot of newcomers that was coming into the industry is treat this as if it's your show. The showroom itself was basically your platform to show off what you got.
Yep. Same
thing in the real estate industry, right? The house is that platform to be able to show off what you got, And it's very important that as agents, we should be able to, when it's time and we're dealing with the clients, we need to put our cape on. That's when we become Superman. That's when we become Batman. That's when we start saving lives. Mm-hmm. That's when we start doing things to make sure that we provide that high expectations that a lot of these clients are looking for. And don't get me wrong, people. I'm not saying that we're going to provide 100 or 200% of work profession or professionalism, should I say. Because not everybody is perfect. We're not God. Not everybody's perfect. So there will be mistakes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's bumps in the road.
There'll be bumps on the road.
There's always going to be bumps
But
in the road.
at the end of the day, if you know who you are as an agent and you're delivering to your client and your client sees that, your client's going to trust you and your client's going to love you.
Absolutely.
And that's very, very, very important that a lot of these clients, whether it's on the buy side of things or the seller side of things, they need to understand that we are human beings as well. So that there are going to be mistakes that we do make, but at the end of the day, just know that we are going to be here and we're going to provide a service for you no matter what. Manny, for new agents coming into the business, what word of advice would you give them so they could actually succeed in this industry as well? because this industry is tough.
Oh no, listen.
And only this is survival of the fittest type industry, right?
Absolutely.
So only those who understand or could grasp what's going on can only survive and can be able to do the work and conduct themselves. What word of advice would you are you willing to provide or can provide to those new up and coming individuals in this game that's looking to succeed and that's looking to thrive? Talk to them, man.
So, I mean, the first thing that I did when I was fresh into this business was I put together a business plan.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I want to set expectations for myself. You know what I mean? I want to network with a lot of people. I want to get my name out there. My funds were limited, so what do? I use Facebook. I use Instagram. You know what I mean? And I just market myself out there. I throw myself out there. I pick up my phone. You know what I mean? Pick up your phone. It's important. You know what I mean? If you're going to survive in this business, you have to answer your phone. You have to communicate. To me, that's the biggest thing that I
agree.
I
agree.
I hate to say it, but it's the truth. I do.
Listen.
It's the truth. I hate calling people and they don't answer. They don't know. They don't even call me back.
Pick up. It's crazy.
3-4 days later, I'm still trying to get an appointment to go see this house. Come on, agents. Like, do your job. You're making my job more difficult. You're frustrating my clients.
Exactly. No, I totally agree with you.
And if the seller knew this was going on, I'm sure they'd be upset with them too.
You know what's crazy? Sometimes I wonder if like the clients themselves actually understand like what their agents are doing. Are their agents actually going back to their clients and letting their clients know what's really going on between the conversation that whether it's you as a buyer or seller with that other agent that's representing the client.
I can tell you like this, Sadiq. The incident that happened earlier this week with this agent, right? My colleague's client decided that she, without even my friend knowing about it, she went and knocked on that person's door saying, "I've been trying to get into this place for over a week, and this is what's been going on." That's not going to look too good for that agent. And we can't control what people do and don't do. I can't tell them not to go knock on this. They're really interested in this house. It's on the market. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? No. So they want to get in.
That's crazy.
Especially with this market today. Once you get in and you see a house, people are most likely going to buy it. It doesn't last. I sold a house last week in a day. Wow. One day. You're the other agent.
That's true. It happens, people.
We were all over that as soon as they listed it.
Yeah. It was a gorgeous home, too. It's definitely gorgeous.
And look what happened. I picked up my phone. Yeah. I got you in there. Yeah. You submitted an offer. I had like 3-4 offers on that deal. Yeah. You know what I mean? You came, they chose your deal, your offer over everybody else's. But again, that sold in one day. Yeah. Not to say that they're all going to sell in a day, because they're not.
Houses don't sell in one day. Houses don't sell in 2 hours. Houses don't sell in an hour. Correct. Not saying they don't, because they do, and there are instances where people do buy houses instantly, especially if they like it or love it, But
to finish off, not to interrupt you, but just to finish off on that note, as far as new agents go, don't expect people to hand you things. Yeah. You know what I mean? This is a business that's you have to be self-motivated. Yeah. You have to put a plan in that together. You have to act on that plan. You have to talk to people. You have to communicate with people. You have to talk to these attorneys. Put your base of people together. Your loan officers, the attorneys that that they're going to be using. Set yourself up,
Set up a team.
You know what I mean? And if you don't know something, it's okay. Yes. You know what I mean?
Ask the team or ask your office.
You can even ask the other agent that's on the other side. You know what I mean? If you're a buyer, talk to the seller's agent. I'll help anybody. You know what I mean? I'll guide them if I have to. I'll give them advice. I'm not going to do your job for you, but if you ask me something, I'm going to tell you. And I'm not going to lie to you. You know what I mean? Of course. It's just not the way that we do things.
Nah, and that's definitely right. You guys heard it from Manny. Manny, the people are listening. The people are watching, So if a person needs an agent, how can people actually get a hold of you for advice, assistance, whatever?
I'm all over. I'm everywhere. My phone number is very easy to get. It's 401-447-3989. I will answer. If I don't answer, it's because I'm with the client, but I will call you back as soon as our meeting's over. Or you can email me at mcamelo77@msn.com.
Nice. Any social platforms?
I'm on Instagram. It's at realtor.com. Manny Camelo at realtor.com. I have my Facebook realtor page, Manny Camelo Realtor. If you just put that in, it'll pop right up. Like my page, I always put stuff up there. What's going on in Rhode Island? You know what I mean? Different listings that I have. Other friends of mine have listings. I share that stuff a lot. So there's always something going on there. And don't forget our website, the White Lion Realty Group.com. There's always a bunch of listings on there and stuff like that. And again, 401-447-3989. call me. I will be more than happy to work with you.
You guys hear that? That's my guy, Manny Camelo. Whether you're buying or selling a home, I'm your guy. Every Monday's here on Xperiences with Sadiq. Talk to you guys soon.